Hi mga kawamat! In this video, we will discuss addition and subtraction of similar fractions. So what will be our objectives? First, we will define similar fractions and we will add or subtract similar fractions. So first, let us define similar fractions. These are fractions with the same denominator. So pag sinabi nating similar fractions, makikita nyo na yung denominator nila pareho. So kagaya nito, if I have A over B plus C over B, so pag nakita natin na pareho ang denominators nila, then this is considered similar fractions. Now, how do we add similar fractions? First, add or subtract the numerator, then just copy the common denominator. So, kagaya po nito, so since kapag nakita po natin na pareho po ang denominators nila, ang gagawin po natin, i-add po natin yung numerator, so magiging A plus C, and then just copy the denominator. So, hindi po natin i-add ang denominator pag similar fractions ha. We will just copy the denominator. Okay? And then, after that, simplify if possible. So, kung kaya pang i-lowest term, ilo-lowest term po natin. So, always express your answers in lowest term. Okay? Just like in subtraction, so ganun din po, kapag similar fractions po sila, ima-minus naman natin sila. So, yun lang po ang pagkakaiba. So, kapag addition, ipa-plus natin ang numerator. Pag subtraction, ima-minus natin ang numerator. And then, just copy the common denominator. So again, let me remind you na ang denominator po natin pag similar fractions ay kinokopya lang po natin. Hindi po natin yan ina-add. Now, but remember that your denominator should not be equal to 0. Kasi pag nag-equal siya sa 0, anong mangyayari? Magiging undefined po siya. Okay? So let's have an example. So, in addition of similar fractions, if I have 2 over 4 plus 1/4, so kagaya ng sinabi ko, just add the numerator, we will have 3. So, 2 plus 1 equals 3, and then just copy the denominator. So, that is 3/4. Another, so add the numerator, 3 plus 1, that is 4, and then just copy the common denominator, that is 5. So, the answer is 4 over 5. Another example, 3 plus 5, that is 8. And then copy the common denominator, that is 6. Now, since this is an improper fraction, pag sinabi nating improper, mas mataas yung numerator natin sa denominator. So, kapag improper, ibig sabihin, hindi pa yan ang lowest term natin o simplified answer. So, kailangan pa natin siya i-lowest term. So, tatandaan nga po na ang sagot natin ay should be expressed in lowest term. So, yun po palagi. Okay, so 8 over 6 is an improper fraction, so therefore, we still need to simplify this fraction. So, paano po yan? Kapag improper, nagiging mixed number po siya. Ano yung mixed number? Yun yung merong kasamang whole number, tapos may kasamang fraction. So, paano natin gagawin? 8 divided by 6. Ilang 6 meron sa 8? We have 1. Okay? So, ito po yung whole number natin. So, kung ilang 6 meron sa 8, that is 1. Ilan ang sobra, ilan ang remainder? Pag nakuha mo na yung 6 dito, ilan ang remainder? That is 2. Yun ang ilalagay natin sa numerator. And then, just copy the denominator. That is 6. So, therefore, we have 1 and 2 over 6. So, ito po yung mixed number. Now, tingnan mabuti ang sagot. We can still simplify the given mixed number. Bakit? Kasi yung 2 over 6, pwede pa natin i-lowest term. If you can still recall yung concept ng equivalent fractions, yung simplifying fractions, kung paano tayo mag-lowest term, think of a greatest common factor. So, pwede pa natin ito pareho i-divide sa 2. Okay? So, 2 divided by 2, this is 1. And then 6 divided 2, this is 3. So, therefore, our final answer is 1 and 1 over 3. Kasi 2 divide 2 is 1, 6 divide 2 is 3. So, pwede nyong balikan yung video natin sa equivalent fractions, yung simplifying fractions. So, bago po ito, meron po tayong video nun. Okay? Another example. So, therefore, our final answer is 1 and 1/3. Another. So, I have here 4 over 15 plus 5 over 15. So, again, just add the numerator, that is 9. And then, copy the denominator. Paulit-ulit po na ang denominator natin pag similar fractions ay kokopyahin lang po. Hindi po natin yan i-add. Okay? So we have now 9 over 15. Is this our final answer? No, very good. So this is not yet our final answer since we can still simplify this fraction. Saan siya pwede i-divide? Sige nga. Yes, pwede pa siya i-divide by 3. So 9 divided by 3, that is 3. And then 15 divided by 3, that is 5. So therefore, our final answer is 3/5. Okay? So hanggat pwede pa siyang i-simplify, isi-simplify natin. Kukunin natin ang lowest term. Next, another, if I have negative 2/4 plus negative 1/4. So, ito na, paano kapag may mga negative na tayo? So, anong gagawin? So, we will just combine, okay? Negative 2 minus negative 1. Okay, bakit minus pa rin ito? Plus to. So, kasi, positive times negative, this is negative. Okay, so negative 2 minus 1 ang mangyayari dyan. And then just copy your denominator, which is 4. So we can now combine. So negative 2 minus 1. So same sign sila, diba? Or you may apply the rules in subtracting integers. So negative 2 minus 1, that is negative 3 over 4. So, pwede rin naman na ang negative mo, dito mo siya ilagay sa gitna. So, equal pa rin naman yun. So, negative 3 over 4 or negative, yung nandito siya sa gitna, negative 3/4. So, pare-pareho lang po yun. They are still equal. Next, so our final answer is negative 3/4. Let's have another. So, I have here negative 2/5. So, and plus 2 and 1/5. Paano kapag may kasama na siyang whole number? So, anong gagawin natin? Express muna natin ito as improper. So, di ba kanina yung previous slide natin? Nung nag-simplify tayo ng improper, naging mix. So, ito naman, kapag magsasolve tayo yung mix, gawin nating improper. Okay? So, we will have negative 2/5. Copy muna natin ito. Paano siya gagawing improper? Multiply, add. Okay? Multiply, add. So, 5 times 2, 10 plus 1, 11, and then copy the denominator. Lagi pong ganon, copy the denominator. Okay, so 5 times 2, 10 rather, plus 1, 11. So 11 over 5. Okay, so we can now add. So we will have negative 2 plus 11. So negative 2 plus 11, copy your denominator since they are similar. So, negative 2 plus 11 is positive 9 over 5. Now, this is improper. So, since this is improper, we can still simplify this as a mixed number. So, ilang 5 meron sa 9? We have 1. Okay? Ilan ang remainder? Ilan ang tira? So, that is 4 and then just copy the denominator. Okay, pwede mo naman siya i-check para malaman mo kung tama yung pag-simplify mo. So, ganun din. Multiply, add. So, 5 times 1, 5 plus 4, 9. And then copy the denominator. Okay, so 9 over 5. So, the final answer is 1 and 4/5. Next. So, I have here negative 2, 5 over 8 plus 7 over 8. So, again, convert muna natin ito into improper. So, 8 multiply, add palagi. Multiply, add. So, 8 times 2, that is 16 plus 5, 21. So, negative 21 over 8 plus 7 over 8. Copy lang natin ito. Now, so we will have negative 21 plus 7. So, negative 21 plus 7 over, copy natin ang denominator. So, let us add to negative 21 plus 7. So, different signs sila. So, therefore, we will subtract. So, we have negative 14 over 8. Negative 14 over 8. So, bakit negative 14? So, that is so, again, negative 21 plus 7 over 8 is equal to negative 14 over 8. Kasi i-add natin ito, different sign sila. So, that is 14. And then we will copy the sign of the bigger absolute value, which is negative. That's why this is negative. And then just copy the denominator, your 8. Okay, is this your final answer? Not yet. Why? This is improper. So, we will still simplify. So we still need to simplify negative 14 over 8. And that is negative 7. Okay. So pwede pa natin siyang gawing you may look for the greatest common factor. So pwede pa natin siya i-divide by 2. So 14 divide 2, that is 7. And then 8 divide 2, that is 4. Okay, so now, para mas maliit yung i-simplify natin. So, negative 7 over 4, tatandaan, since improper ito, magiging mix siya. Pag sinabing mix, yung whole number na may kasamang fraction. So, pag improper, kapag nag-simplify tayo, yan ang palatandaan natin, no? Kapag nakita nyo na ang sagot ay improper, ibig sabihin hindi pa yung final answer. Okay? So, negative 7 over 4, pwede pa yan. So, ilang 4? Meron sa 7, we have 1. Okay? Bakit siya negative? Kasi negative ito. So, kapag negative ang fraction natin, negative po ang ating sagot. Okay? So, ilang 4 meron sa 7? 1. Ilan ang remainder? Ilan ang tira? 3. Okay. And then, just copy the denominator. So, therefore, our final answer is negative 1 and 3/4. Okay, in subtraction naman, so same procedure. Ano lang pinagkaiba niya sa addition? Yung addition, nag-add tayo, ito naman magsisubtract. But same process, add or subtract the numerator, then just copy the denominator. So since subtraction na tayo, this time we will subtract naman. Okay, so 4 minus 1, that is 3, and then just copy the denominator, which is 5. So the answer is 3/5. Another, 8 minus 6, that is 2. And then copy the denominator, 9. So the answer is 2 over 9. Another example, so I have here, ito na, meron nang tayong negative. So ano pong gagawin? Copy lang natin to. Negative 12 minus 13. So negative 12 minus 13, that is negative 25. So pagsasamahin lang natin, negative 12 minus 13, that is negative 25 over 15. Copy na lang natin yung denominator. Now, as you can see, this is improper. So, dapat ang maging sagot natin dyan ay mixed number. So, ilang 15 meron sa 25? We have 1. Bakit negative? Kasi negative po ang ating fraction. Okay? So, negative 1. And then, ilan ang remainder? Ilan pa ang sobra nung binawas natin yung 15 dito? So, 10. Okay, and then just copy the denominator. So we have negative 1 and 10 over 15. Now, is this our final answer? Not yet, because we can still get the greatest common factor of 10 and 15, which is 5. So, pwede pa natin i-divide ito by 5. So, we will have, copy natin yung whole number natin, yung negative 1. And then 10 divide 5, that is 2. 15 divide 5, that is 3. So therefore, our final answer is negative 1 and 2/3. Next, so I have here 10 over 12 minus 4 over 12. So we have 10 minus 4, that is 6. And then copy the common denominator, that is 12. So simplify natin ito, yung 6 over 12. Saan siya pwedeng i-divide? By 6. So 6 divides 6, that is 1. And then 12 divides 6, that is 2. So hanggat pwede pang i-simplify, hanggat meron pa siyang lowest term, ilo-lowest term po natin siya. Okay? Always express your answers in lowest term. Okay, so the answer is 1/2. Okay, another. So, I have here negative 3 minus 1. So, ganun lang lagi. Negative 3 minus 1. And then, copy the denominator, which is 7. Then, negative 3 minus 1, that is negative 4 over 7. So, ulitin ko, itong negative natin, pwede yan dito sa gitna. Okay? So, pa-equal lang din yon. So, negative 4 over 7 or negative 4 over 7. Another. So, I have negative 4/5 minus 2 and 2/5. So, ang nung gagawin, kapag meron tayong mix, gawin nating improper muna. So, we will have negative 4/5 minus 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12. Again, 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12 over 5. Copy lang natin yung denominator. Now, eto na siya. So, we will have negative 4 minus 12. Negative 4 minus 12. So, over 5. Copy the common denominator. So, negative 4 minus 12. So, we will have negative 16 over 5. So, negative 16 over 5. Okay, this is improper. So, this is your cue. Ito yung palatandaan ninyo na this is not yet the final answer because since improper fraction can be expressed in mixed numbers, so ibig sabihin, pwede pa to. Okay, so pwede pa natin to i-lowest term, negative 16 over 5. So, ilang 5 meron sa 16? We have 3. Okay? And then, ilan ang remainder? Kung tatlong 5 ang meron sa 16, so 3 times 5, 15, ilan ang sobra? 1. Okay? And then, just copy the denominator. So, bakit negative? Kasi negative yung ating fraction. Okay? So, pwede mo i-check. 5 times 3, 15, plus 1, 16. Okay? So, pwede mo naman i-check. Next. So, I have negative 2 and 5/8 minus 1 and 7/8. So, paano ito? Pareho nating i-express into improper. Okay? So, kapag meron tayong sagot at improper, ina-express natin as mix para ma-simplify. Kapag nagsosolve naman tayo, kapag nakamix siya, i-express muna natin as improper kasi mas madaling mag-solve kapag naka-improper siya. Okay? Meron naman tayong paraan kapag may mga whole number. Pwede namang diretso na yung whole number i-minus natin. So, mamaya ipapakita ko yun sa ibang examples. Okay? So, I have here 8 times 2, 16, plus 5, 21. Negative siya kasi this is negative. Another, 8 times 1, 8, plus 7, 15. So, always copy the denominator. So, negative ito kasi negative yon and then minus. So, we will have, anong mangyayari? Negative 21 minus 15. Laging pa ganun. Negative 21 minus 15 over 8. So, negative 21 minus 15 over 8. Simplify natin ito. So, we will have negative 36 over 8. Now, since ang common factor nito ay pwede natin siyang i-divide both by 4. So, 36 divided by 4, that is 9. Okay? And then 8 divided by 4, that is 2. Okay? So, para mas mababa yung isi-simplify natin. So, negative siya again kasi negative po ito. Now, negative 9 over 2, ilang 2 meron sa 9? We have 4. So, kung 4 ang 2 natin dyan, 4 times 2, that is 8. This is 9. Ilan ang sobra? We have 1. Yun ang ilalagay natin sa numerator, yung remainder. So, 1 and then just copy the denominator. Again, our answer should be negative because this is negative. So, our final answer is negative 4 and 1/2. Okay, let us try to solve a problem. So, Rachel rode her bike for 1/5 of a mile on Monday and 2/5 of a mile on Tuesday. How many miles did she ride altogether? So, unang-unang gagawin, anong operation ang gagamitin? Kasi yun dapat ang una mong understand the problem. Understand the problem, think of what should you do. So, ano ba to? Nung Monday daw ay 1/5 ang 1/5 mile. Nung Tuesday naman, 2/5. Ang tanong, since meron tayong word dito na altogether, this means that you have to add. Okay? So, we will add 1/5 plus 2/5. So, kunin mo yung mga data nyo, yung mga given, 1/5 plus 2/5. Okay? So, we will have 1/5 plus 2/5, i-add natin. So, these are similar fractions. So, 1 plus 2, that is 3 over 5. So, therefore, Rachel rode her bike for 3/5 of a mile altogether. Another example. At the pizza party, Diego and his friends ate 3 1/4 cheese pizzas and 2 3/4 pepperoni pizzas. How much pizza did they eat in all? So again, we have here the clue word all. So ibig sabihin lahat. So yan ang palatandaan mo na you have to add, you have to combine. Okay? So let's list natin yung ating mga given. Okay? So we have 3 1/4. Ito yung una. And then 2 3/4. So ito po siya. Since meron tayong clue word dito na in all. Lahat daw, ilan lahat. So, Kapag meron tayong given na ganito, so ito yung sinasabi ko, no? Actually, you can add the whole numbers din naman. And then, i-add mo na lang yung mga fraction. So, since pareho siyang may whole number, ayan po. So, pwede na natin itong pagsamahin, si 3 plus 2. That is 5. Okay. Now, so, yung whole number natin ay 5. Eto, so, ang i-add na lang natin 1 plus 3. Since similar sila, di ba? Pag similar, i-add lang natin ang numerator and then copy the denominator. So, 1 plus 3, that is 4. Okay? And then copy the denominator, which is 4. Okay, so therefore, we have 3 plus 2, that is 5. And then 1 plus 3, 4. And then copy the denominator, that is 4. Now, 5, we all know that 4 divided by 4 is equal to 1. So, 5 plus 1, that is 6. Okay? So, therefore, Diego and his friends ate 6 pizzas in all. Let's have this one. So, a book has 8 chapters of equal length. Mary has read 4 chapters. So, meron na daw siyang nabasang 4 chapters. So, yun ang una natin gagawin, no? Intindihin natin ang problem. First step, always understand the problem. Okay? That is very important. And then, what fraction of the book does Mary have left to read? Okay? So, merong daw 8 chapters. Nabasa niya na yung 4 chapters. What fraction? Anong fraction ng kabuuan yung nabasa niya na? Ay yung babasahin niya pa. Okay? So, actually, kapag ganito ang tanong, we are just getting the lowest term. So, kunin natin yung kabuuan. So, ang kabuuan ay 8 chapters. Ang nabasa niya na ay 4 chapters. So, kukunin natin yung lowest term nito. So, equals 1/2. Okay? So, what fraction of the book does Mary have left to read? So, kung merong 8 chapters at ang nabasa niya pa lang ay 4 chapters, so merong pang natitirang kalahati. So, 1/2 pa of the book that Mary have to read. Okay? Do not forget that your label. So, yung label ay sinabi ko na. Okay? And then next. Okay? So, Jack needs to walk 7/10 kilometers to school. He has already walked 3/10 kilometers. So, how much farther does Jack need to walk? So, si Jack daw, para makapunta siya sa school, he has to walk 7/10 kilometer. Okay? And then, nakapaglakad na siya. Meron na siyang lakad na 3/10 kilometers. So, gaano pa kalayo yung lalakarin niya? So, anong gagawin natin? So, unang iintindihin ng problem. So, we will subtract. Okay? So, this is actually subtracting similar fractions. Why similar? Unang-una mong nakita yung denominator, pareho silang 10. So, alam agad natin na similar fractions. So, paano natin malalaman kung ilan pa ang dapat lakarin ni Jack? So, i-minus natin yung kabuuan na 7/10 doon sa nalakad niya na. So, which is 3/10. So, 7 minus 3, that is 4. And then, copy your denominator. So, we have 4/10. Now, we can still simplify. So, get the lowest term of 4/10. What is the GCF or the greatest common factor? Para doon natin siya i-divide. So, that is 2. So, 4 divide 2, that is 2. And then, 10 divide 2, that is 5. So, 2/5 pa yung kailangang lakarin ni Jack papunta sa school. Next. So, Sarah had 6/8 of a packet of cookies. After she ate some cookies, 2/8 of a packet remained. What fraction of the packet of cookies did Sarah eat? So, ang kabuuan ng packet of cookies is 6/8. Now, nung kumain siya, after niyang kumain, may natira na 2/8. So, paano kaya natin malalaman kung gaano karami yung nakain niya? Okay? So, ito yung kabuuan. Ito yung natira. So, gaano karami yung nakain niya? So, ano gagawin natin? Ima-minus lang natin. Okay? So, 6/8 minus 2/8. So, let us solve. So, 6 minus 2, that is 4. And then, copy your denominator. So, we can still simplify 4/8 by dividing it by 4. So, 4 divide 4, that is 1. 8 divide 4, that is 2. So therefore, 1/2 of a packet of cookies ang nakain ni Sarah. Ay, sino ba? Okay, that's Sarah. So, 1/2 of a packet of cookies ang nakain ni Sarah. Ito yung natira. Okay, ito yung kabuuan. Okay. So, I hope nakuha siya. Let's have the last example. Dad cut an apple pie into 8 slices. He served 4 slices to his children and 2 slices to his wife. What fractional part of the apple pie did Dad serve? Okay. So, ang kabuuan ng apple pie ay 8 slices. So, paano gagawin natin? So, we are just getting the lowest term kasi ang tinatanong naman ay fractional part of the apple pie kung ilan yung sinerve ni Daddy. Okay, so, ang gagawin natin, since nag-serve siya kay, sa mga children niya ng 4 slices, and then nag-serve siya sa kanyang wife ng 2 slices, so i-add natin yon yung mga sinerve niya kasi yun ang hinahanap. What fractional part daw of the apple pie did Dad serve? So, i-add natin. So, 4 plus 2, that is 6. And then, copy the denominator kasi we have 4 over 8 and 2 over 8 dyan. Okay? So, 6 over 8, we can still simplify 6 over 8. We can divide it by 2. So, 6 divide 2, that is 3. And 8 divide 2, that is 4. So, therefore, 3/4 is the fractional part of the apple pie na sinerve ni Dad.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button para updated kayo for more video tutorial. This is your guide in learning your math lesson, your Wow Math channel.